Hail, adventurers! Welcome back to the Wyvern's Lair. I am DM Wyvern, returning with more Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Imperial Edition. We are playing the main campaign. Before we dive in, let me go ahead and greet all the adventurers who we have at the beginning of the tale. It's a quiet night. I don't imagine too many people will show up, but we did have Gone Soulfire, patron of the Wyvern's Lair, drop by to say, late for me, but have a good stream all. I appreciate Gone. I had a great time with you in our Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition Let's Play this past Friday. Looking forward to much more of that with you soon, sir. Alright, so we are at the old Sycamore location, and it is the 26th of Desnus, which means basically nothing to me, but I'll read it out anyway. And our journal reads as such. We're setting off on our first big adventure. Jamandi Aldori, a Restivox Sword Lord, is testing the contenders, weighing who shall be ruler of the stolen lands. There's only one way to prove that you're worthy of the title. Rid the area of the ravaging bandits and their leader, the bloody cutthroat known only as the Stag Lord. Tremble, you scoundrels. We are coming. We are coming indeed. And so with that, let's go ahead and dive right into the adventure and get back to it. I've been looking forward to jumping back into Pathfinder all through the weekend, and I want to get in a little bit more gaming before beginning the working week ahead. Alright, so we are back here, taking a look at our characters. We got, I think we just completed a rest. If I have my understanding of what's going on here correct. There is a loot bag that we have not inspected. Let's take a look at what's here. Good stuff. There is a decorated scabbard, valuable luxury item. We have 1 gold coin, and we have a silver embroidered purse. Also would fetch a good price from the merchant. We are clearing the fog of war here at the old Sycamore location. We're going to press on upwards just a little bit more. We were fighting wild thylacines and tatzelworms in our last episode. I wonder what the Stolen Lands has in front of our party for this adventure here. Let me take a look at my inventory very quickly. Alright, okay. Very good, very good. Let's take a look at my spellbook. We're looking for a particular spell, which I may not have access to. Aha! I also realized I made a mistake. I've forgotten to actually put in my spells here. So let's put in Bone Shaker. You take control of a target living creature's skeleton. The creature has its skeleton rattle within its flesh, causing grievous harm. The target takes 3d6 points of damage, plus 1d6 additional points of damage per 2 caster levels. Oh, that gets very, very impressive at the higher levels for Harem here. We have Harem in our party. We have Amiri, Jathal, Regengar, and Octavia. That is the current setup. Alright, we gotta fit in some spells here. What are we gonna do? What are we looking for? Remove fear. Yeah, we're gonna want remove fear for sure. Where are we gonna put it? Here. That's where we're gonna put it. And eventually we're gonna get a rest for that. Let's make sure that I haven't forgotten spells here. That all looks good. Okay. Alright, we're ready to press on. Just make sure my mic is working properly. It seems to be working properly. Hold on one second. Let me take a look at the sound here. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Eventually we'll have people to check with.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Let's go ahead and stealth and clear some more fog of war here at the old Sycamore location. Make a good time. Cleared out most of the bottom part of the map here.
Onwards.
We spotted something, have we? Let's see. What was that for? Aha! Thylacine. Let's set up our party. Okay, and let's get our buffs.
Was lost in
Get a bless out.
Speak.
Get out divine favor.
Where to now?
Get out shield. Shield here too. Mage armor on Octavia.
Ready and willing.
Yep.
Yes.
Great. Enlarge on DM Wyvern. There we go. Shield of Faith on good old Harem. We are looking good. We can temporarily switch over to these weapons. Okay. Alright.
An ambush, eh?
Let's go and engage. Octavia can move. Not very much before the Thylacines take their move. What does this mean? Let's just go ahead and end our turn. Ah, they were surprised. Okay. Can I get in a charge? Looks like it can, so let's go ahead and rage. Charge. And there goes one Thylacine. Struck down by Imiri after a charge for 15 damage. That's enough to defeat the Thylacine, and that is Imiri's move, so we'll end her turn. We're off to DM Wyvern. DM Wyvern can only move forward, so we shall move him here. And end his turn. Harem can charge. Let's go and get a charge in with Harem against the Thylacine. Enough to take it out with 12 damage. Well done, Harem. Jathal's up. Jathal can also get in a charge, so why don't we go ahead and do that with Jathal. Perfect. Critical hit, 40 damage. That Thylacine has been burst into pieces. Gabriel Rodriguez, adventurers, please welcome Gabriel Rodriguez here to the Wyvern Lair. Good to have you here, Gabriel. How is my sound coming through for you? Am I coming across clearly? Let me know. Alright, Octavia's out. Octavia is using... Sound is clear. That's great to hear. Alright, thank you. Gabriel Rodriguez joining us all the way from Brazil. It's me and you, Gabriel. Oh my gosh, sneak attack, 13 damage. That was enough to... Is there one more Thylacine? There is. There is a surviving Thylacine. Just me and you, Gabriel. It's a quiet stream tonight. Let's see. Can we charge with Imiri? No, we cannot. But we can move this a ways. We just got one more Thylacine to worry about. That's right. Okay, so no. DM Wyvern can get about that close there. And turn. Harem can move all the way forward as our tank. We aren't really concerned about him engaging our enemies. Jathal can also basically move forwards without too much concern. She's got pretty good armor class. Our Lady Jathal. In turn. There's the Thylacine out. It's a miss. Regengar is too far to reach, so we'll move him here. We'll preserve our resources here. No need to use our spell strike. Let's get in an attack with Octavia. It's a miss. Miri is up. Can she charge? No, she can't. So all she can do is move forward with a regular attack, which we shall do. And she blows it up for 34 damage. There goes the Thylacine. Well done, adventure. So while we're buffed, let's go ahead and take advantage of the fact that we, well, first of all, let's go ahead and skin all these Thylacine. We got that bunch of Thylacine pelts. That's going to be a good coin when we arrive at Immersion to sell this off to. Let's go ahead and drop a save too while we're at it. Oh, wait, F5. There we go. Getting quick saved. Uh-oh. Let's pull back. That's not going to be good for us. Wolves. That's what we want. We want to engage these wolves before we lose. There we go. Perfect. Or we lose our buffs here. That's what I was going to say. Amiri cannot charge, so we can move forward and get out a regular attack.
Tear them apart!
Which we shall do. It's a miss, unfortunately. With a ginormous sword. Octavia's out. We can get an irregular arrow attack. Sneak attack of 16. Gabriel says, "You'll be the cause for the extinction of the thylacines." Oh, don't make me feel guilty. They are kind of cute. Good shot from Octavia. Took down that wolf. Next up is Regengar. Regengar can... Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm good with moving Regengar about here. Ending his turn. Wolves are out. Let's go ahead and engage this wolf up here with Harem. Let's move the Jathal here. And turn. Great. DM Wyvern can get up attack.
Out of my way!
Give Rodriguez says, "I wonder if they make good pets." Good work, Octavia. Next up is our man Regengar. Yeah, let's go ahead and do... What is this? Swift action. Let's use Arcane Accuracy. And then Shocking Grasp. And let's get this wolf. There we go. Perfect. And that is the encounter. Let's go and skin. We got 2 wolf pelts. Excellent. Backspace. Let's get everyone moving again. Oh, DM Wyvern's Enlarge has worn off. Dropped a quick save. We're doing a good job of clearing the outskirts of the old Sycamore. Gabriel, so good to have you here at the Wyvern's Lair. It's Sunday. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Well, not Super Bowl Sunday. It is a football Sunday. Oh my gosh, Kobold Sentinel. Maybe we're gonna avoid interacting with that stuff just for the time being.
Head on!
Thylacines. We'll definitely take on some Thylacines though. Thylacines are fair game for us. Let's go and attack. A bunch of them. Let's see, our initiative. What does this mean? I wonder what that means. Anyway, I shall ponder that some other time. First of all, we're getting the charge. Against the Thylacine with Amiri. Come on, big hits. 16 damage. Gabriel says, "It's good to be here." It's good to have you here, Gabriel. Thylacine out. What are they nibbling on? Okay, let's start getting in our spell effects. Arcane Accuracy, Shocking Grasp, off we go. Perfect, 24 damage, we'll take it, and turn. Octavia is out. You can move about here, so we shall. Do a risky move here with Octavia. Take Color Spray. That worked. Took care of 2 of the Thylacine. Jathal is out. Let's go ahead and use Justice. That'll give me a small attack bonus. Let's go ahead and rush in for a charge. Perfect. Adventurers, please welcome Mithril to the Wyverns. They're joining us from Lancashire over there in the United Kingdom. Good to have you here, Mithril. Mithril says, "Morning, guys." Morning, Mithril. Hope you had a restful evening. Alright, Regengar's out. I don't think there's... Can I reach? No, I cannot. Can I do it? Coup de grace? I can. Let's see if this will work. Oh, it's not going to work. Okay. Well, arcane accuracy, shocking grasp.
See what your entrails look like.
Whoa! Big hit, critical hit. We did 43 damage for that strike. Nice. Harem's out. Harem can charge. So we shall. More damage, we'll take it. So far doing an excellent job against these Thylacine. Charge here with it. I'm weary. 18 damage, and that is the fight. Well done. We'll go ahead and skin, collect. Continue moving forwards. There's a mobility check here. Let's go ahead and drop an F5. Right now, Mithril, we are clearing the old Sycamore location here in the Stolen Lands with our my adventuring party. Lonely Shambling Mound. Okay, let's leave that Lonely Shambling Mound alone for now. I don't want to piss it off. We can look at something here. The body of a woman, foul beyond recognition. Her fingers still clench a torn leather leash. Okay, let's see what she had in here. Oh, she had a number of things. It's a lab journal, in fact. Went into the woods. Let me go ahead and read this. Ah, that's very helpful. Mithril says, DM Wyvern, Lancashire. Just to help with the pronunciation. Appreciate it. There you go. Lancashire. Went into the woods, found many roots, pine cones, flowers, and a dead squirrel. Skink little I can make of that. I must consider where I might gain rarer ingredients for my experimentations. Some damnable raccoons got to the hut while I was exploring the woods. Broke all the glassware. The only things left are 10 flat-bottomed glass tubes, 5 round-bottomed flasks, a couple porcelain mortars, 3 pestles, and the precious spiral. A good thing all the pots are still there. So many good chemicals wasted. Shame. Need to lock everything up in the closet. Tried to finish the experiment today, the one I started at the lab. Used the lead powder from the master's box. At the crystallization stage, the liquid foamed, changed color, and formed a deposit. Another unsuccessful experiment. And I've all but exhausted my supply of essential materials. Caught a raccoon with a snare trap. Didn't get the bastard to the hut in time. Perhaps I should ask some hunters for help in catching experimental subjects, but I must save money. And besides, I see how those bumpkins scowl at me. I smell grown horns. Third attempt at the crystallization experiment. Broke the last round-bottom flask. I recall my tutor calling me ham-handed and making me clean up. Perhaps he was right, but he did teach me much despite everything. But why didn't he wish me to develop my abilities? Didn't he want me to learn anything beyond the basic potion recipes? Kept saying I wasn't ready, but in truth he feared the student surpassing the teacher, and for good reason. I shall prove this process works. I'll prove it to everyone. Today an old lady came from the nearby village asking me to make her goats yield more milk. I had to help. I am in desperate need of money. Oh, why must I spend my time so? Boring, boring, boring. Several pages remain empty. Then the writings continue. Observation. It matters not. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. With great effort, I managed to drag her to the hut, remove her clothes, and hide her behind the bags in the corner. Enough wasting my talents and trifles. It's time for action. Use the largest glass tube from the master's box, the one with a warning. In case of contact with skin, wash off immediately. Ha! The doddering parrot. Of all the standard warnings. I spread it evenly over her body and began my observations. Observation day 3. The subject has survived. Had to tie her up and gag her. The moaning could attract unwanted attention. Her skin is changing, but it's hard to determine the precise character of these changes. The early stages of festering, perhaps? The treated areas do smell faintly. Observation day 5. The changes continue, faster and faster. The epidermis is festered away. The joints are grown, swollen, tough, and calloused, and the subject has a fever. Observation day 9. Over the past few days, the subject's legs became covered with mildew and moss. Her fingers and toes grew long and crooked, as though she would grow into the ground. I shall move the subject outside. The experiment now demands sunlight. Observation day 13. The body's changes are so significant it's impossible to recall the creature's original appearance. From the way it looks now, a seething growing covers the whole body surface. Every day I find new kinds of moss, mildew, grass, and other plants. The subject attempts to move. Had to immobilize her. I tried to make contact, but she utters inarticulate sounds, alike to howling. Might intelligence be restored at a further stage of regeneration? Observation day 18. The subject has grown larger, several times. She's now strangely quiet these last few days. I'm beginning to worry. In the end, I see if I've become attached to her. She will make me famous. Observation day 25. My living experiment shows all signs of obedience. She is much like a little tree, a magnificent walking tree. She is already 8 feet tall, and the child keeps growing. I wish to give her space, more fresh air and sunlight. I suspect we shall need some fertilizer. For now, I only walk her around the woods on a leash. This is the greatest achievement in my career. Soon we'll be ready for a journey to Absalom. And there I will present my masterpiece. I must think of a name for my girl. And in addition to the journal of the would-be alchemist, we have 2 potions of restoration, 3 potions of cure light wounds, and a magical chain shirt. Grab all that good stuff. Alright. I think that is what came of that poor unfortunate elf. We can get some nuts here. Beautiful creature shambling mound, I will admit. Also not hostile, which is a welcome relief. Can we get down there?
What's that?
Oh, we found something. A token of the Dryad. A memento of times long past. A well-grounded antiquities collector might pay handsomely for it. So we'll pick that up and continue our journey. Elk. Make sure, yeah, we got plenty of offensive capability with the party. Tiny little spider here in the woods. Wolves.
We do it.
Let's get our party set up. Many wolves. Let's cast Bless. Great. Let's cast Divine Favor. Perfect. Alright, we're ready to
Onward.
move on. Adventurers, please welcome Shannon Wife to the Wyvern's Lair. Good to have you here, Shannon. I take it you've been having a grand time in Pathfinder as much as I have been enjoying this game. I'm really pleased that that it turned out to be a good purchase for you, Shannon, in your cup of computer role-playing game. Alright, so we are out with Jathal. Let's go ahead. Can we get a charge with Jathal? We can. We'll charge that. 16 damage. We'll slay the wolf. Hold on, Jathal. Next up is Octavia. We'll take a sneak attack with Octavia. 5 damage. It wasn't a sneak attack, but still. Shannon says, I have, though I'm trying to find balance in my characters. Yeah, you know, you'll get the hang of it. Just enjoy the game in the meantime. That's my advice to you. Let's go ahead and rage. Charge. Oh, no charging. But we can attack, so... Oh, attack and miss, unfortunately. DM Wyvern's out. We're going to use Arcane Accuracy, and we're going to use Shocking Grasp. Ooh. 14, 5 damage, 19 damage. We'll take that. Regengar is out. We can use Arcane Accuracy and our final Shocking Grasp. And that'll do the fight. Perfect. We'll search the wolves, skin them, collect. And I think...
All this waiting bores
I think we're ready to make camp. So let's go ahead and make camp. Shannon says, today was a drawing day though, and now my hand hurts. Oh, sounds like you did a lot of drawing, Shannon. I hope you enjoyed what you sketched or illustrated. And I hope you can share it on Discord with us at some point when you feel ready to do so. Let's go ahead and get in. We've been attacked. What have we been attacked by? A greater monitor lizard! Oh no. Oh no. They immediately chomped on DM Wyvern and took him out of the fight. We got Harem here, who unfortunately has nothing to speak of. Can you attack? He can barely reach the monitor lizard. Let's use arcane accuracy and take in a regular attack. Miss. Oh wow. Critical miss. 1. Nat 1. Let's use color spray and hope that we did it make the will save? It did make the will save. Shannon Wife says, DM Wife, how do you make the shocking grasp go off with this weapon? Is it automatic? It's kinda automatic. I'll show you what I do in a moment here, Shannon Wife. Just handle this lizard. Let's get in a charge of Jthal. Come on. 13 damage, we'll take it. Oh, it's a tough little creature. At least we got undead skeleton champions out who can assist us for this fight. Oh, that lightning is terrifying. Alright, we got Harem out. Let's try to get in Touch of Chaos. You can't quite reach though. Let's get in a Bless. And make our way towards the lizard. Turn. Miri is out. We're going to go ahead and rage. And charge. You cannot charge, but you can maybe get a regular attack. Why are we moving so slowly? Okay, and turn. Miri's turn is at Regengar. We'll switch over to weapons to hands. So, to your question, Shannon Wife, as long as you have Spell Strike enabled, whenever you do a touch attack, like Shocking Grasp or Corrosive Touch, you will do your attack, and you'll also cast one of these spells at the same time. I'll just go ahead and read it. At second level, whenever a Magus casts a spell with the range of touch from the Magus spells list, he can deliver the spell through any weapon he's wielding as part of a melee attack. Instead of the free melee touch attack normally allowed to deliver the spell, a Magus can make one free melee attack with his weapon at his highest base attack bonus as part of casting this spell. If successful, this melee attack deals its normal damage as well as the effects of the spell. If the Magus makes this attack in concert with spell combat, this melee attack takes all the penalties accrued by spell combat melee attacks. This attack uses the weapon's critical range, but the spell effect only deals times double damage on a successful critical hit, while the weapon damage uses its own critical modifier. Shannon says the rain makes their movement slower. Ah, that could explain it. So let's make sure that I trigger my Grow Claws ability. Alright, Glow Claws is triggered. We're going to go and start scratching away at the lizard. It's losing its hit points, so maybe a sneak attack here. Nope, we missed. DM Wyvern is down. Jthal's out though. Let's go ahead and use Inflict Wounds. Great, that's a little damage. We'll take it. Who's next? Oh yeah, the Skeletal Guardians. Harem's out. We'll use Touch of Chaos. Miss, unfortunately. Alright, let's go ahead and reach. Yes, you can, so let's switch over to our claws and get in our attacks. There we go. Perfect. We survived. Shannon says, so you select the spell rather than just hit. That is correct. That's exactly what I do. So the Greater Monitor Lizard has some meat, and if we skin it, it also has Monitor Lizard Scales, an item of interest to a craftsman or collector. Okay, so we'll pick that up and continue our rest. Again? Tassel worms? That's terrible. This is the worst rest in the history of rests. Alright, who is this? Regengar? Let's go ahead and trigger Grow Claws.
Die for me.
Critical hit, 10 damage, we'll take it. Who is this? DM Wyvern? Alright, so I'll show you what I do, Shannon Wife. So I'll walk you through. So DM Wyvern's an Elder Scion. So the first thing that I want to do with him is I want to use an arcane point to trigger arcane accuracy. The Magus can spend 1 point from his arcane pool to swift action to grant himself an insight bonus equal to his charisma bonus on all attack rolls until the end of his turn. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That's going to give me a substantial boost to my attack rolls. So I've done that. Next thing I want to do is trigger Shocking Grasp. So we're going to cast Shocking Grasp. And then I'm going to highlight this creature here. You notice that I have Spell Strike enabled. So hopefully I will land this attack and you'll see it trigger. There you go. 22 damage. So 11 damage from the scimitar and 11 damage to electricity. Perfect. End turn. Alright, Jathal's out. Let's move Jathal right about here. And turn. Mithril says, be right back. Need a cup of tea. Try not to do anything important while I'm away. No worries, Mithril. Thank goodness for my ferocious skeletal champions that Jathal can summon while resting. That's going to be very good for us. Yeah, let's get in here. Shannon says, I seem to have a bug in my game. I can't get rid of a curse I got from this idol I destroyed. Huh. Yeah, I don't know exactly what you're facing here, but I'll definitely, like, on Discord, let me know what idol it was, and I'll see if I can help you with it, with whatever the problem may be. We'll move Harem next to the Tatzelworm, surviving Tatzelworm. Turn. And Octavia can get off a cheeky shot with her bow and hit for 12. So sneak attack damage, great. Regengar will leave you alone. We'll use TM Wyvern. We can creep up on this guy. We can hit it. Alright, so we're going to once again trigger Arcane Accuracy. We're going to trigger Shocking Grasp. And off we go. This should kill the Tatzelworm. Indeed it did. There we go. 25 damage. Go ahead and collect that. See what this Tatzelworm had. That had gold coins and turquoise. Collect all that good stuff. And drop a quick save before you rest again, because my goodness, the encounter rate's bananas in this place. Alright, let's begin resting.
I wish I could just, you know, lightning, and bam! There's just smoke and embers left. Will you teach me?
Yeah, it's great. But it's inborn. You either have it or you don't. To learn magic, you'd have to read books, like Octavia.
I love these campfire conversations between our companions. Good. We got an arrest. Got a point restored for DM Wyvern. Storm. Permanent. Stormy weather slows down movement by half and reduces visibility, resulting in a -6 penalty on perception checks and a 20% chance to miss on all ranged attacks due to concealment. Well, that is odd. It is odd because the storm has passed. That could also be a bug. Well, it wasn't enough to obscure that hidden log with an ancient Rustlandic coin. Memento of times long past, a well-grounded antiquities collector might pay handsomely for that ancient Rustlandic coin. Shannon says some of them are hilarious. Yeah, I agree, Shannon. And Harem's a riot. I love his interactions. A Megalosaurus. Interesting. Can I ask what party you're using for your Let's Play? We got some wolves up ahead.
I lead. You follow.
Okay.
Patience.
What is this? Take a look at the map. Okay. And how are we doing in terms of XP? Halfway there. So not doing a whole heck of a lot good, but let's get in a bless. Get in Shield of Faith. Okay, clearly buff. We'll do Divine Favor here on Jathal as well.
A reckoning.
Breakout shields on Regengar and DM Wyvern. Cast Enlarge on DM Wyvern. Great. Cast shield on Octavia. Okay. Now let's go in. Let's go in and get this party started.
You
Against
cannot
these wolves.
stand against me.
Jathal, can you charge? You can. So let's get in a Judgment, Justice. With Divine Favor. That should be a pretty good chance to hit. Let's go ahead and attack. There we go. I think this is a bug, actually, the storm thing. Shannon says, I'm a chaotic good ranger. I currently got Amira, Valerie, Lindsay, Tristan, and Regengar. That's a good party right there, Shannon White. Alright. Let's go ahead and end Jathal's turn. She put in 13 points of damage, enough to take down that wolf. Alright, we got Shannon up. Shannon can move about here. So we'll do that. And take an attack.
Provoked.
And miss. Alright, we got Regengar out. Regengar can reach that creature. So what we will do is we're going to grow claws. We're going to use Arcane Accuracy and Shocking Grasp. And this should hopefully land us a good hit. It certainly did. Look at that. 8 damage, 13 damage, 12 damage. So this is an interesting bug, Shannon White. If you use the Grow Claws ability with the Eldritch Sign, I don't know if it's a bug or a feature. Use Grow Claws, and if you have Spell Strike going and you use a touch attack, you actually get both hands seem to trigger the touch attack. So I got, instead of, if I were to use Regengar's Scimitar, I probably would have gotten 8 damage from the Scimitar and then 13 damage from Shocking Grasp. But because I'm using Grow Claws, I'm triggering Shocking Grasp twice, it seems. 13 damage here and 12 damage here, which spikes the damage potential considerably. Gabriel Rodriguez says, now I want to play too. Yeah, Gabriel, get in on this. Get in on this game. It's a fun game. Alright, Harem's out. What are we doing with Harem? Let's move Harem here. And in fact, let's move him close to these wolves because we want him to be engaging these wolves. He's got a lot of armor class. You should be able to take their attacks. This is to DM Wyvern. DM Wyvern will move here. And we will also change to Fists and enter.
Ouch.
Gabriel says it's probably a bug. It does seem a little bit like a bug, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're facing off against these wolves with Amiri. Can I get in a charge? Let's charge. Yes, I can, actually. Let's go. 11 damage, we'll take it. Jathal's up. Let's go ahead. Can we charge? We can. 11 damage. Great. Octavia's out. Can we get into sneak attack here?
This is for you.
Can. 13 damage. Regengar is out too. I just could do a regular attack here. No need to use one of my spell powers. Excellent. Let's go and skin these wolves. And let's go into stealth. Oh, let's check this this log. We have 4 gold coins. We got an agate, potion of cure light wounds, citrine, and clear quartz. We'll take all that good stuff. That might be the sycamore. It might be at the base of the sycamore here. Oh. Oh, interesting. Let's drop the quick save. Garuk, the beast before you, is unusually large, and its eyes especially hungry. Its menacing grin might almost be taken for a smirk. Greetings, traveler. Before you draw your weapons, I wish to say I see no reason for feuding between us. We might even be of some use to each other. Amiri says, wait, why is this wolf talking? Is it magical or something? Garuk says, I am no wolf female. I am a warg. Surprising you could live to your age without learning the difference. Well, it's never too late to teach a lesson to those insolent two-legged morsel. The beast slowly licks its teeth. Emery says, who are you calling a morsel, pelt? Emery glares at the beast, her hand on her sword. I'm gonna say, you say we could be useful to each other. Garuk says, bring me some delicious. Bring me someone delicious. 3 or 4 bodies will be enough. And I, as a sign of gratitude, will tell you where an old traveler buried his chest. Ah. Neutral evil. Fine. First I'm going to say, an old traveler, you say. Garuk says, a very old, lean, and flavorless traveler. The ward grins, almost smiling. I'm going to say, neutral evil. Fine. Grinning, the ward looks straight at you. Deal. I'll await your return. I'm going to ask him, who are you? He says, you may call me Garuk. I lived here far longer than the rulers of those foolish tribes. I have seen much and eaten many. Okay, I have to go. Mithril says, back with tea and breakfast. Oh, that sounds like a great setup you have there, Mithril, in Lancashire. Thank you for helping me with the pronunciation. So we have a new quest here. Fresh meat. Send someone to the warg for lunch. Ooh. Okay. So we gotta find someone to send to the warg, it seems. Can we move past them? Maybe not. Okay. Let's just keep on going. We gotta find someone to send to the warg. Okay. A pickle, for sure. Let's see. Let's travel up here. Gabriel says, I'll play it when my PC arrives. Just bought one a few days ago. Congratulations, Gabriel. Were you a console gamer previously? Mitchell says, ooh, nice, Gabriel Rodriguez. A new PC is always very exciting. I agree. Alright, let's go and see what happened to these kobolds. Kobold Archer says, sis. Kobold Sentinel. Judging by his heavy breath and bloated stomach, this kobold obviously ate too many radishes. Kobold Dragon Shaman. A kobold lying in the middle of the patch calls out to you. Judging by the sorry state of his scales, he is the eldest of the group. His red eyes squint from the light and his throat struggles to form words. Our patch. Our celestial radish. Ooh. Neutral evil, point towards the warg's lair. I'm going to say, what are you doing here? Kobold Dragon Shaman says, chew the radish, search for the secret truth. Small in big. The kobolds who are lying nearby answer with a devout murmur. At least those who aren't sleeping. Harem says, ha! Little philosophers, aren't they? Wouldn't expect that. Wouldn't expect. Point towards the warg's lair. I have just seen mountains of these same radishes right over there. The kobolds stare at you in awe, then look at each other, whispering. Finally, their leader raises his hand and they fall silent. Strange rumor, the celestial radish grows only here. It was always, we check, send scout. However, there's no one listening to the elder kobold. The others are already moving in the direction you pointed, alone or tightly hugging in pairs. Kobold Dragon. Stop! Stop, traitor! Ha ha ha. Received item. Alright. These radishes have been badly battered. Battered. Only one moon radish, huh? Okay. Take it. Shannon says, is that moon radish by any chance? It is indeed, Shannon wife. I think we may have gotten the ingredients that we needed here. Moon radishes for Boken. Yes, indeed, yeah. Gather a bucket of moon radishes and bring it to Boken. Moon radishes often attract kobolds, so I think we do have a bucket now. Let's go and check on our warg friend and see if he enjoyed the meal of kobolds we sent his way. Gabriel Rodriguez says, no, the last console I had was a PS2 eons ago. The taxes here in Brazil make you pay almost triple the price on consoles, though sometimes they lower the taxes. Gabriel, that is wild. The fact that they triple the prices of consoles in Brazil. I wonder why they do that. Is it to disincentivize the purchase of consoles for Brazilians? There's Garuk. Truth be told, I should thank you. Finally, a decent meal. It's a pleasure to deal with you. The chest is buried under a lonely tree to the west. Alright. Cross this list off our task. Great. Shannon says, my last console was a Super Nintendo. Oh, that is a classic console, Shannon. My last console, in fact, was a PS2 as well, Gabriel Rodriguez. I never really, we have some loot here, apparently. Do we? It's a mobility check. Yeah, let's attempt it. Let's attempt it. Gabriel Rodriguez says, import taxes, they are just insane. Shannon says, I still have it. I still have my Nintendo and Sega Genesis too. That is fantastic, Shannon. I actually still own, I no longer have my original Super Nintendo, but I do have my original Nintendo console system and my PlayStation 2 somewhere.
I did as you asked.
Alright, we managed to make it up here. Let's go and see what this place has in store for us.
An ambush, eh?
We got a token of the Dryad, a memento of times long past. A well-grounded antiquities collector might pay handsomely for it. We'll take that. And we have this little thing here that we can also take a look at. Let's dig in.
Done.
We have a potion of reduced person, a heavy pick, potion of mage armor, and 18 gold coins. Take that. All that good stuff. Gabriel Rodriguez says, I love my Nintendo. I don't have it anymore. Yeah, it's hard to hang on to those things the older you get. I definitely have regret a lot of things that I no longer, you know, have in my possession. I wish I did, just for the sentimental value of it. Let's take a look at what do we have here. The intertwined roots of the huge tree cover what might be an entrance to the dungeons. We can't quite get inside, it seems. Shannon says, mine is 33 years old. I think mine's about that age too, Shannon. Yeah, because I was original. I bought my Nintendo back. Well, I didn't buy it. I was a child. My father bought my Nintendo for me back in like 1980, 88 or 87, something like that. Lots of traps. Let's get Octavia out with her trickery.
No, I'm embarrassed.
Try that again.
Who will prevail?
Oh, what happened?
Does it matter?
Oh, the centipedes came down. How many centipedes? Just the one? Okay. Not a problem. What do we got? We got our hands out, grow claws, arcane accuracy, shocking grasp, get wrecked. There we go. And turn. And turn and turn. And turn. There they are. There's many more of these centipedes where they came from. Alright, let's get in some attacks. Let's get in a bless out. And turn. Octavia, give me a shot here, Octavia. Missed him. Alright, let's continue wrecking house. Arcane accuracy. Shocking grasp on this centipede. Oh, we missed! Nat 1. Amiri's out. Let's go ahead and rage. 2 attacks. There we go. Regengar's out. Let's go ahead and do grow claws. Arcane accuracy. Shocking grasp. There we go. Perfect. There's more of these things. Jathal. Let's go ahead and just do a regular attack. 11 damage. Where are these things? Oh, there they are. Okay, so what we got? We got DM Wyvern out. Arcane accuracy. Shocking grasp. Nice little ambush here. 7 damage, 12 damage. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Retro says only had a PlayStation 2 before joining the PC Master Race. Many happy hours playing on it when I was a night security officer, though. Were you able to take the PlayStation 2 into work when you were working as a night security officer, Mithril? Because that would definitely alleviate some of the boredom involved, I think, in that kind of a job, for sure. Yes, I think we can get this off. Hopefully not triggering the trap. Oh, very close. Very close. Regengar can also reach. Arcane accuracy. Shocking grasp. And a miss 2 again. Is that nat 1? Yeah, nat 1. 2 nat 1s in a row from our no, don't trigger the trap! Oh! Oh, bugger me. Harem. Oh, harem. Where did the freaking centipede go? Yeah, start making your way over there. Damn it. Octavia is right in front of this thing. We're going to switch weapons to her short sword. No! Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I botched that up entirely. I was confused. DM Wyvern, can you reach? No.
Run them through.
Shannon says, I was 9 years old when I got it. It had just come out in the stores for Christmas in '86 here in Canada. So actually more than 33. 36 years old. That is pretty damn cool, Shannon wife. I was 8 years old when I think I got my Nintendo console system. Alright, end turn. Amiri, come on. Good hits. There we go. There we go, finally. What a mess.
I've broken a nail.
Trap triggered? Oh my gosh, double entangle? Get out of there. Get out of there, everyone. Wow, look at that. Mitchell says, in a black bag, yes. The best was when looking after a warehouse, the company had a projector playing Dragon Age. Sorry, not Dragon Age. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance on a screen 12 feet by 9. It was great. That is pretty damn cool. Also, credit to the company realizing that not to be too hard on for employees wanting to sort of find ways to pass the time a little bit. That would have been a dream job for me, Mithril. Coming into work and playing on the PlayStation 2. Oh man. Alright. Gotta wait for that entangle spell to wear away. How are we doing on our powers? You know what? We can get an arrest. We'll just make a campfire somewhere here. Excuse me. Right here.
Your tribe lives in the frozen mountains, right? If you're such strong warriors, why didn't you conquer some better lands for yourself?
Ha! Listen to you. Where do you think those tribes in Numeria came from? They came down from the mountains.
There we go. Hunting was successful. Camouflage is successful. We got an arrest. Oh, just kidding. Thylacine ambush. Alright. Huh. 2 thylacines, and we got Jathal here. Let's go ahead and charge. Yep. 1 thylacine down, 11 damage. Successful charge from Jathal. Very good. Her ferocious skeleton champions are going to get into their own attacks. They probably should be able to take out the remaining thylacines if they can reach it. I am really enjoying this very quiet, intimate stream with everyone who was able to make this evening. I'd like to thank Gabriel Rodriguez, Mithril, and Shannon Wife, you all adventurers, for spending time with me here on the stream. I'm grateful for your company. Mithril says, does anyone else remember the Summoner and Summoner 2 on PlayStation 2? They were highly enjoyable. It rings a bell, Mithril. Rings a bell, Summoner and Summoner 2. But there were so many great games for the PlayStation 2. It's hard to keep track of them all. Let's cast Arcane Accuracy with DM Wyvern, Shocking Grasp, and take care of the Thylacine. This should be it. If I don't get an attack of opportunity on me. Oh no. Another Nat 1. Would you look at that? Amiri, let's go ahead and rage. There we go. Critical hit, 22 damage, blew up the remaining thylacine. Oops, let's go ahead and search them, skin them. Unfortunately, we're not able to skin the thylacines, but we can return back to our camp and hopefully complete a rest. There we go.
No one stands.
Did we get our resources back? Seems like we did. Shannon says, I probably have to go soon though. I work in the AM tomorrow. As do I, Shannon wife. I'm probably just going to go until like, I got maybe 40 more minutes on the stream. So I'm not going to be here for very long either. Gabriel does not remember Summoner 1 or 2.
Not in vain. We do it my way.
Let's check to see if we can disarm this trap.
I've broken a nail.
Don't you dare spring this trap, Octavia.
I did as you asked.
There we go. Yeah, me too, Shannon wife. I have work tomorrow morning, so I can't be up until the wee hours.
Be halted.
I wish I could. I definitely wish this was like a full-time gig and I had hundreds of people watching my streams and donating and I was doing this full-time, but sadly, oh my gosh,
Should be.
that happy horizon is far away from me. I am very glad though with the community that I have and the support that I have. It really I feel very fortunate that people do want to support what I do here as a content creator at the Wyvern's Lair. Let's get in a color spray. Good cast. A lot of thylacines. Do we have Bless Out? We do. I was going to cast Shield of Faith. Alright, we managed to get Shield of Faith out on Harem. And that's all you can do. Shannon Wife says, you never know, darling. That's true. You never know. Who knows where the Wyvern's lair will be in a few years. Who knows where, you know, the adventurers will be. But it has been great. I have no complaints. Really, I don't. It's just been such joy throughout. All right, let's go ahead and grow claws, and let's go ahead and get in this attack. Boom. There goes one thylacine. It's almost unfair. Let's go ahead and grow claws here as well, and get in this attack here.
Let's hear you cry.
Perfect. I'm telling you, these Eldritch Scions are ferocious. Amiri's turn. Can we coup de grace? Let's go ahead and rage. Coup de grace. Perfect. Perfect. And turn. Who is this? This is Jathal. Let's go ahead and cast Justice. Attack. 8 damage. That will just defeat that thylacine. And turn. They just keep on coming. Mithril says, you'll have a massive uptick in support when Baldur's Gate 3 is released. It's popular amongst the normies, and not everyone wants to watch big streamers. I appreciate that, Mithril. What are you having for breakfast, by the way, if I may ask? Gabriel says, have you played the Star Wars Battlefront 2 on PlayStation 2? That was my favorite. Let's see, what do we got? Coup de grace. Perfect. Alright, and turn for Octavia. So if an opponent is incapacitated, you can use a coup de grace as a full round action, and you automatically hit and score a critical hit. If the defender survives the damage, he must make a fortitude saving throw or die. So it can be really good to take out a high hit point enemy that is otherwise incapacitated. Alright, so with Harem now, let's go ahead and get in our touch attack. That worked. Regengar, give me Arcane Accuracy, and give me Shocking Grasp. There we go, look at that, 16, 17 damage. Very nice. We got DM Wyvern out here, Arcane Accuracy, Shocking Grasp 2. Perfect. Let's go Insurgent Skin. 3 thylacine pelts. Shannon says, oh, that's another thing. Charge doesn't want to work with Valerie. He's telling me I did something wrong or some such. Are you playing turn-based or real-time with pause? Shannon. Mitchell says, bacon and egg sandwich. I'm a working class Brit after all. That sounds really good. That does sound really good, Mithril. Gabriel says, I like it. I like it too. I had steak, fruits, salad for dinner, and I had a slice of pumpkin pie with a Klondike bar. That was a good dinner. Shannon says both ways. Is Valerie encumbered in terms of, like, for example, you can see that there's a party encumbrance here, right? And then there's an individual encumbrance. I'm curious as to what Valerie's individual encumbrance might be. Shannon says, though, I may just permanently go turn-based. Honestly, I feel like I have a lot more fine control when playing turn-based, Shannon Wife. I tend to, like, I can play Pathfinder in real time. I just enjoy it more in turn-based. I also feel like certain abilities, you're better able to sort of, what's the right word? You're better able to understand what's going on in combat in turn-based, for sure. Wand of ear-piercing scream. This could be good for me. One enemy creature within close range. Duration is a round of 1. Day's condition. There is a saving throw involved for fortitude partial. Spell resistance, affected by target spell resistance, if any. Spell description is sonic, and the casting time is standard action. 9 charges, difficulty class 11. Let's take a look at this. You will unleash a powerful scream, inaudible to all but a single target. The target is dazed for 1 round and takes 1d6 points of sonic damage per 2 caster levels, maximum 5d6. A successful save negates the daze and the daze effect and halves the damage, but still very good for us at our early levels. We also got a potion of lesser restoration from that. We can give this to Octavia. Man, she's just racking up these things. What is this? Scroll Scorching Ray. Put that back on her. Shannon says, it's a neat spell. Lindsay has it. That's right. Shannon says, yeah, it's too muddled the other way. It's hard to see if you're setting off the skills you want to set off in real time. Yeah, I agree. Mitchell says, it may be a ranger bug, Shannon. I remember when I played that class, and the game seemed to have a permanent slow effect on me. Yeah, when Pathfinder Kingmaker first came out, there were a lot of bugs. A lot of the game required extensive patching on the part of Owlcat when it first came out. But they were, as I've said before on previous streams, they were good about it. They acknowledged that the game released in a largely unfinished condition, and they put in a lot of work to stamp out the vast majority of bugs that players were reporting at the time. Alright, let's get into quick save.
I lead, you follow.
Alright, let's take a look at this. The dead man's face is set in a mask of terror. The body is covered with burns. So it has an ancient Rostlandic coin, 2 daggers, a silver ring, and vegetables. Picked up all that stuff.
We do it my way.
Search this gentleman here too. There's a dueling sword, hide armor, 2 potions of cure light wounds, and 19 gold coins. And there's a campsite ahead. Let's take a look. We have a decorated scabbard, silver chain, 2 eggs, 26 gold coins. We'll pick up all that. Let's inspect the campsite. There are enough supplies to encamp once. We have a long sword, light shield, dagger, leather armor, and 42 gold coins.
Onwards!
Let's go ahead and save the game. And spend the night here. Your fear tastes so delicious.
I'm not afraid.
So I was aware of this encounter. This is easily one of the hardest encounters in the early game I found. Oh, wow, interesting. Okay. They immediately Viscount Smolderborn was immediately able to get out a fear, cast a fear on the party. Let's see who succeeded and who failed. All right. Yeah, Viscount Smolderborn casts Scare. All targeted living creatures of less than 6 hit die become frightened. If a creature succeeds at a will save, it is instead shaken for 1 round. Creatures with 6 or more hit dice are immune to this effect. DM Wyvern succeeded on his save. Jathal failed but is immune to frightened because she's undead. Harem succeeded. Amira failed. And Regengar failed, and so did Octavia. Okay. And so it is DM Wyvern's turn. Let's grow claws. Let's trigger arcane accuracy. And let's see, do we have any immunities? This is good to check out. So let's open this up. Viscount Smolderborn. Sorry, Smolderburn. It's a will-o'-wisp. It is an aberration. It's a level 4 sorcerer. Size is small. Speed is 50 feet per round. Initiative is plus 16. 3 strength, 35 dexterity. That's incredible. Con of 18, int of 16, wisdom of 22, charisma of 22. It has it has 124 hit points. It has 35 armor class. That is very, very impressive. A little lower for touch, 29, but still very formidable. Damage reduction 5, exceptions is magic, so it's going to be tough to crack. Immune to electricity. It has spell immunity. Vulnerabilities to magic missile, which unfortunately we don't have memorized. Let's see. And the lore for this reads as such. It goes on for quite some time. Oh my goodness. I think that's way too long for me to read. I'll just read the first part. Every trapper and bog farmer living near marshes or swamps has his own name for these faintly glowing balls of light. Jack-o'-lanterns, corpse candles, walking fires, pine lights, spook lights, rush lights. But all recognize them as dangerous predators and false guides in the darkness. Yep, there we go. So, we will cast Arcane Accuracy and Corrosive Touch and hope to heck we hit this thing. Oh no, we missed. What do we roll? We rolled a 9 plus 11. Definitely did not hit, unfortunately. This could be a very rough fight. End turn. Regengar is feared, so he's going to run. Shannon says, I'm still having trouble with the regular large water elemental. This would kick my ass. This is probably going to kick my ass too, in fairness. Shannon wife. Alright, let's see what we can do about the fear spell. Remove fear. We will cast it on. Let's see. Yep. Hopefully that's going to help. Let's see if it does. But that is Harem's turn. Amiri's out. Good. Let's go ahead and rage and get in our attacks. We missed. Okay, end turn. Jathal's out. Let's cast Judgment and True Strike. And end turn. We're going to have to be patient with this combat. We're going to cast Enlarge on DM Wyvern. End turn. Cast Scare, but we're immune. Okay, let's secure these attacks. We're going to cast True Strike first. And that's going to be it. End turn. Regengar's out. Can Regengar approach? Let's see. Nope. Regengar's feared. Regengar's going to be running around for a while. Alright, Harem's out. Oh, Harem will cast True Strike as well. End turn. Uh-oh. Mari's running. Jathal's out. Did Jathal cast True Strike? She did indeed. Let's go ahead and attack this thing.
Despicable.
8 damage, we'll take it. That's a little bit of damage on this thing. Oh my gosh. Mitro says pronunciation lesson number 2. It's pronounced Viscount. You're right. I feel like ignoramus, Mithril. Arcane Accuracy, Corrosive Touch. Come on, hit. We hit, but it's immune to Corrosive Touch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's bad. Oh my goodness. We might not be able to defeat this this creature, but we may have to load And just accept that we're going to have to take on the Viscount some other time. Alright, Harem has his True Strike. Let's try it. Touch of Chaos. Spell failed. Oh my goodness. Viscount Smolder Burn attacks Harem with touch hit. Deals 11 damage. Oh no, concentration check fails. Okay, can you approach now? Looks like oh nope. Shannon says, or memorize magic missile. Yeah, I need to memorize a lot of magic missile to make a difference here.
Advance.
Oh, we missed. Oops. Alright, that's it. Yeah. With DM Wyvern out of the fight, we're just going to load and just pretend none of that ever happened. Mithril says, fear spells are a pain in the bum. There's a castle in Baldur's Gate full of creatures. Maybe Ankegs that constantly wreck my party. Ankegs don't cause fear, though. Or, sorry, excuse me. Are you talking about Baldur's Gate 3? Because if so, then that's definitely a distinct possibility. That Ankegs in Baldur's Gate 3 cause fear. Potion of Shield of Faith, Exquisite Pearl, Short Bow, and Leather Armor. We'll pick up all that good stuff. Keep on moving. Alright, there must be a way into the old Sycamore. Mithril says, nah, you're not ignorant, TM Wyvern, just the offspring of a teacher with an English degree. There you go. I don't mind anyone helping me with my pronunciation. I know that some people are sensitive about it, but I always enjoy it when someone corrects my pronunciation, whether it's for a place or a thing. Lancashire, for example. Or Viscount. Yeah, that was a big miss on my part. Viscount. Oh, man. So, we're trying to enter the old Sycamore at this point. But doesn't seem to be an entrance there. Let's keep on moving around. I feel like there's an nope, no entrance there. What about past Garuk? Let's drop a save. Wolves. Will they attack us if we cross over? Pocket Mirror, Artificial Flower, Exquisite Pearl, and 21 gold coins. They didn't seem to mind. Let's talk to Garuk again. Okay, nope. I have to go. Garuk and I, we're friends. Is there an entrance here? Nope. It's just their lair. Mitchell says, Bowie is my pet hate at the moment. The US pronunciation is an insanity spell on me. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't... I hope I didn't trigger that insanity spell on you, Mithril. Oh, man. Good to catch you, fresh and at the start of the day. Usually when you show up for my streams, it's usually late evening for you and you're exhausted. So this is a nice change to catch Mithril, fully alert and rested. All right, let's take on this this creature here. Or not? Wow. We all took attacks at that thing. Seems like we didn't hit it. Yeah, let's leave that shambling mound alone. I'm at a bit of a loss as to how to,
Curious.
well, we found something here. Hematite, golden earrings, and 17 gold coins. Gladly take that. I am looking for an entrance, but the entrance is eluding me. Okay, that's the campfire. That looks like an entrance of some sort, but collapsed. It's not marked on my map either. Got 20 minutes left on the stream. Mithril says, wasn't there a hint at the top of that little bit you climbed? Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you are right indeed. Shannon says, has it been a while since you saved? It has been. Let's drop a save just for safety. And let's go and do what Mithril is suggesting. Perhaps there is in fact a way to climb these branches and get to a different part of the tree there. Let's see if that will work. It's good that they made the fight with a Viscount Smolderburn optional, considering how difficult it usually is for a low-level party. The Shambling Mound too, for that matter. Alright, so we can't actually enter this way, but we can come up here, and here we can find a magical amulet of some sort, a citrine necklace, decorated scabbards and pearls. Take all that stuff. Can we go elsewhere here? Go up here. But that does not take us anywhere useful. What about this way? This is a mobility check to climb the hill, but this is going to take us down, not further up. Mithril says, wrong again. Oh, what, do you mean myself, or do you mean the suggestion that you gave? I not understandy. Yeah, that's curious. That's kind of curious. Area exit. Area exit. Why don't we come back here? There's a little bit more for us to explore around the map. So why don't we do exactly that? Why don't we come back to this area Hey, it's Bugmite. Adventurers, please welcome Bugmite to the Wyvern's Lair. Bugmite, you were just in time for the last days. We found something. What do we find? Buried chest.
Easy as murder.
We unburied it. Bugmite says, "Hey, Wyvern's Lair." And we got greetings for Bugmite from Mithril, Gabriel Rodriguez, and Shannon Wife. Bugmite says, "I would have been here earlier if I didn't watch another stream on Twitch." Oh, what were you watching on Twitch? Finger of Death! Oh, no! Damn it! Hold on one second. We can fix this. We can fix this. I know a way around that Finger of Death. Okay. I know it's a little cheesy. It's a little cheesy. But, you know what? I love the cheese. What can I say? Exactly, Shannon. I am going to use Jathal to trigger that trap. It's an undead. She cannot truly be killed. That is the... There we go.
Easy as murder.
Bugmite says, Twitch friend of mine was playing Diablo 2 Resurrected. That's a fun game, Bugmite. I streamed a couple of sessions of Diablo 2 Resurrected on my channel as well. Way back in the day. Alright, Finger of Death. Immune. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Victory is ours.
You can count on me.
Failed to pick the lock. No! This is garbage. Alright, we got to come back. I'm not going to save scum too much there, so we have to get a level and we have to invest points into trickery, and hopefully we will get open that chest at that point. Bugmite says, DM Wyvern, I mentioned your channel to him. Maybe he'll join the Wyvern's Lair sometime. Oh, thanks, Bugmite. I appreciate that. Speaking of channels, I need to drop by one of your streams one of these days. Bugmite's also a content creator. Okay. That was fun. Pine Patch. An isle of pine forest, the grassy sea of the Shrike Hills. One can only assume that in the past, the northern border of the Gnarl Marches laid further east, and this grove is the last witness of those days. Sounds like a good destination for us to check out. Thorn River. The Pine Patch. Do you want to enter this location? Yes, we do. Okay. Let's go ahead and stealth and see what the Pine Patch has in store for us.
Listen to me. A dragon, huge, sparkling, flew down to me from the sky and told me a secret. A great relic that will win the kobold's glory is hidden somewhere nearby. Enough of this pitiful existence. Search for it. Search and bring it to me.
A kobold with unusually purple scales stands a full head above his tribesmen. Their leader speaks in the suspiciously familiar voice of the gnome Tartesio. Dragon! Glory! Dragon! The voices of the kobolds rise in excitement. We know the mites under the old sycamore. They possess the magic treasure. Very ancient. Alright. Chaotic neutral. That's one thing I never expected to see in the middle of the forest. A circus show. Learning a new trade, Tartesio.
It's still better than being as silly and foolish as you. While you were following my trails, I was preparing an ambush. To arms, my tribesmen! Don't let him escape!
The fake kobold's behavior is suspiciously calm. In an instant, you understand why.
I'm superior.
Alright, Bugmite says, DM Wyvern, I plan to get back to starting another game on Twitch very soon. I was also thinking about streaming on YouTube as well, now that I have 2 different programs for live streaming purposes. OBS and I recently discovered and downloaded Twitch Studio. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I get that sentence now. OBS and I recently discovered and downloaded Twitch Studio. Gotcha, Bugmite. Alright, we're facing off against these Kobold Sentinels, and Tartusio is now part of this combat. He's killed these campers, it seems. Alright, let's go ahead and rage with an Imperial. And charge. We can't quite reach anyone with a charge though. So let's move this ways, forwards. Oh, because that's for stealth, of course. In any case, end turn. Octavia can cast Enlarge on DM Wyvern. Adventurers, please welcome Tawilk to the Wyvern's Lair. T-A-W-I-L-K. Tawilk. Tawilk to the Wyvern's Lair. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Mithril says a lot of streamers are moving to YouTube because Twitch has changed their terms of service to streamers' financial detriment, of course. Yeah, I've heard about some of that, some of the challenges Twitch streamers are having on that platform. Tom, Big T, gotcha. Thanks, man. I'll call you Tom from now on. It's a little easier for me. Alright, let's get out a bless for everyone. There we go. Whose turn is this? Jathal can go ahead and on stealth. And can you charge? Nope. But you can do an inflict wounds. Let's go ahead and do that. Nice. 4 damage, we'll take it. Where are all the kobolds? I could have sworn that there are more than these. Oh, they're leaving. Okay. Gotcha. Let's go ahead and trigger Grow Claws, Arcane Accuracy, and yeah, Shocking Grasp. There goes that kobold. Oh. Convenient to run right in front of Regengar. Grow Claws with Regengar, Arcane Accuracy on Regengar, Shocking Grasp on the Kobold Sentinel. There it goes. Excellent. Adventurers, please welcome Bulletborn to the Wyverns. They're saying, "What's going on, DM? DM here to throw a thumbs up for you. Appreciate it, Bulletborn." Tom says, "Who's the guy with the blue cape?" Oh, that's my character, Tom. That's DM Wyvern and Eldritch Scion. But this is a Miri that we have control of right now, so we're going to get our 2 attacks here. 11. And 7 damage, enough to destroy that Kobold Sentinel. Very good. Octavia has some movement here. What do we got? Let's just go ahead and get in a shot with her bow against that kobold over there. 6 damage, we'll take it. Harem's out. There's only 2 kobolds left. Let's go ahead and see if we can intercept. Oh, we can't really. We can move towards that kobold archer, so we shall. In turn. Jathal can also move. Let's begin making our way over to that cheeky kobold there. And turn. DM Wyvern can also move too. Let's get him over to this side of the map. Next to Harem, going after that kobold over there. And Regengar can reach that kobold archer. So let's go ahead and Arcane Accuracy, Regengar, Shocking Grasp him, and off he goes to the races. Have fun, Regengar. Come on, big hits. Oh no. Terrible miss. Pretty formidable. Look at that, armor class 16. Roll the 4. Well, they killed themselves, it seems. Regengar killed that kobold with an attack of opportunity. And that kobold archer is not looking too good. He did manage to wound a DM Wyvern in the process, though. We're going to end our turn there. Octavia, can you finish off this kobold? You can. 11 damage. Perfect. Explore the vicinity of the old sycamore. Tartusio, now in the guise of a kobold, has disappeared. All we know is that he's searching for a certain artifact or relic in the vicinity of the old sycamore. That means our road leads there too. So I think now that we have triggered this encounter, we should be able to access the dungeon beneath the old sycamore. We'll have to see. In the meantime, let's go ahead and loot these kobolds for all they're worth. We got coins, spoons, weapons. We'll take all that good stuff. We'll also inspect the camp here. There's an imprint on the ground near the empty chest. It looks like another chest. Oh, sorry. It looks like another chest of the same size recently sat beside this one. Okay. They have some vegetables here and some foodstuffs. Happily take that. These campers will no longer need them, sadly. Again, more cooking ingredients along with a recipe. Haggis, a comprehensive guide to cooking a delicious dish. Requires flour, onions, and meat. We'll take all that good stuff. And see if we can find whatever was buried here. Perhaps if we look around, we may find it. Tom says, have you played this before, or is it new to you? I played, I think, until I got access to my barony, Tom, a long, long time ago. So, I have played Pathfinder Kingmaker to a certain extent, but I definitely did not complete it. I got to, I think, the beginning of Chapter 2, maybe? That's when you acquire your barony, but I didn't get much further than that. So, a lot of this will be fresh for me, and it has been a long time since I played through the first chapter, so there are clearly things I don't remember. For example, there was a trapped chest in the old sycamore that if you were to try and spring it loose, you trigger a finger of death trap on yourself. Completely forgot about that. Ancient Rostlandic coin, a memento of times long past. Definitely pick that up. That's going to be good for vendoring at some point. We'll just go through the forest once more, make sure we haven't missed anything significant. Shannon says, I had to get moving. I only got 30 days left. Oh, 30 days till when, Shannon? Shannon says, need to stop being distracted by all the shinies. I hear ya. Gold coins, pearl, golden earring, short bow, and padded armor. Oh, Shannon says, I mean the game. Right, yeah, there you go. 30 days left before you fail your initial quest from Jamandi Aldori. Sounds like you have been terribly distracted by all the shinies. I am too. I could keep on playing this game for hours and hours and hours, but tomorrow is a work day for me, so unfortunately this will have to be where we end the tale for this particular adventure here at the Wyvern's Lair. Once again, this has been myself, DM Wyvern, playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Imperial Edition. I do want to thank all the adventurers who are here at the end of this particular tale. We're joined by Gabriel Rodriguez out there in Brazil. We got Tom saying, good night, everyone. Good night, Tom. Thank you for dropping by. Shannon Wife, of course, thank you for being here, Shannon Wife. I hope you enjoyed the stream. and I'm glad to have one of my moderators here as well. Bugmite, always a pleasure. Mithril, have a great morning out there in the UK. Thank you for joining us over breakfast. I hope it made your breakfast that much more enjoyable. And thank you for the pronunciation lessons too. Viscount, remember that. And Bloodborne, thank you for dropping by and supporting the Wyvern's Lair with a like. Always a pleasure. Good night, everyone.